could go wrong with Crawford or Inoue as your number one guy. But for me personally, the defining thing for me is him being two-time undisputed.
Listen, I'm with you, bro. I totally understand that. For example, I give Teofimo Lopez a lot of credit for being a 2-division lineal champion, especially at the age he's at. I'm like, whoa, like nobody's accomplishing these kinds of things. This is historic what you're doing. Like you definitely belong in the top 10. And I don't dismiss him being 2-time undisputed, but that's not everything for me. All right, now let's open your books. It's kind of like a business. Yeah, I generated $10 million, but you had $9.5 million in expenses. So like, how much money did you really make? Yeah, it's kind of like, all right, you're 2-time undisputed. All right, let's open up the books. All right, Paul Stoll's a good win. Sean Porter's a good win. All right, the Spence win was a great win. All right, and then let's open up Inoue's book, and then we start seeing how dominant he is, and then Donaire and Rodriguez and Payano and Fulton, and it's like, oh, how is he beating these guys? He's smoking them. Some of these guys that I just mentioned, he knocked out in the first or second round. Yeah, and they became world champions afterwards, and it's like, wait a minute, like what? He's that good? Yes, he is that good.
Yeah, but what I will say though is. Crawford he not dominating as much as Inoue. He's not dominating in the same fashion as Inoue, but again, it got to be some type of domination to knock out like the last 10, 11 opponents. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's smoking everybody. Nobody's leaving the ring with a decision against Crawford. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's been a while. It's been since I think who was the last fight that went to decision for Crawford? Molina, probably a long time ago.
Nah, he stopped.
Okay, so it was.
It might have been Postol.
Yeah, Postol. Yeah, Postol was the last fight to go, and even the Postol fight that was in 2016. That was in 2016. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys in a row have been stopped since 2017. He stopped everybody. He's fought 11 guys.
But I'm on TBRB, right? I'm on TBRB looking at the top 10 rankings in welterweight, and Spence is the only one Crawford beat. Everybody else he hasn't even fought.
Okay,
and then we go down to the division. Inoue just left 118. We look at the number one guy, and it's Emmanuel Rodriguez, and he knocked him out in 2.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Donaire's there at 7. He knocked him out in 2 as well and decisioned him. Paul Butler's there at number 10, and he knocked him out. I believe it was in the 11th round.
But Paul Butler got a gift.
No, but my point is top 10 in TBRB, in the division he just lost, he's beaten 3 of them. And then in the division he's currently in, ranked number 3 is Stephen Fulton, and he knocked him out.
Yeah,
so it's like when you start looking at who he's beating and where the guys he's beating are ranked currently, you're like, wait a minute, these guys are better by the rankings, not by my opinion, than the guys Crawford is beating.
Well, do you trust TBRT?
I mean that seems to be the I'm not 100%, but honestly, you know what rankings I like? I like Ring Magazine rankings.
Well, I'm just saying because if you on TBRB and you go to their pound for pound, they got somebody at number 1, and it ain't Inoue. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
I feel you.
They got Crawford as their number 1 too.
No, same thing as Ring Magazine. Thing as Ring Magazine. I mean, but that don't mean I have to agree with it.
Nah, you're right. But the reason why I say that because you just used it for reference. So if we're using that,
no, and that's a good point. But I'm going by the divisional rankings, the pound for pound rankings. It's kind of very subjective. That's why it's fun for us to have these debates. But I don't like when fucking these like Ring magazines or even TBRB. I go by their divisional rankings, not their pound for pound rankings. I've seen Loma in these pound for pound rankings way too much.